Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration playthrough. And it's a Friday evening for me, and hopefully soon to be for you. I mean for those who are watching it live. As for you dear viewers on YouTube, maybe it's another day. Let's see here, what happened here? What happened? Last stream we have almost finished creating the tier 3 of the material science, and by tier 3 I mean we did first two buildings of the tier 3. We just need to connect some belts and it's gonna be done. And I have just noticed that we don't have belts, so let me go to the mall and grab them as quickly as possible. Where? Yeah, let's put this here. Actually, do we have enough of them? Do I need to take more? Not sure. So yeah, hopefully today we can finish Material Science 4. There is a lot of little steps in between. So basically, we need to finish the 4 cards of the tier 3. So we have almost done 2. We need 2 more. Then we will need to go back to Nauvis and connect the rocket. And deliver all the resources to be able to actually produce these tiers. After we have produced these, we need to take them and kinda research, like produce in a hacky way the Science 3. Research remaining technologies to get Science 4. Get to Nauvis, put the new intermediate recipe production, send it back to space, and be like finish the tier 4. Let's see here. Belts. Bum, bum, bum. That's a lot of belts. Do we need anything else? I don't think so. I don't think we need anything else. Maybe we don't even need the... We don't even need the landfill, I think. I think we have enough of it, but... no, let's take it. Just in case. Okay. Just in case. And while we're flying... Oh, hold on. What are these... what are all these... blinking... Oh, did we have a crash here? Did we have a crash? And don't we produce any packs? I think we're not making any repair packs. Let's fix it. Let's fix it really quickly. And for some reason there is a... Let's build them. Yeah, we kinda need a new lane somewhere. I mean, could be here. I should definitely increase the timing between autosaves. And let me configure these. Yeah, there's also some stuff in the inventory of the end mode, and I'm not sure why, and sometimes it drops the items. I've noticed that. So it's a bit weird. Okay, let me configure the repair packs, just so we make a bit of them. Repair packs. Not sure how this meteor managed to land. And let's say we want 200 is good enough. And now the robots can take them and repair like whatever is damaged. Good, let's go back. I wish these messages weren't like so spammy, because I have learned to ignore these. But if they were like rare and interesting, for example, whenever the meteors actually haven't been destroyed, I think it would be more relevant. Like right now, it became like advertisement. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing them anymore, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, where were we? So we have a bunch of belts of scrap. Should we take care of scrap first? Let's check. Let's check again the... I think it was these two. Oh, now I remember. So 087 belts, 052 belts, and that makes it 1.4. 1.4, yeah. And how much can we put here? 220. Wait, what's this number again? This is how much we're using, right? 220. And let's let me recheck here. Let me recheck. So if you bring in this one, if we bring in this one, 87 plus 5 2, yeah, 13 and 92. What? Yeah, 392 basically. 392. It's like almost 4. So 620. 615. That it doesn't matter. We don't have to be too specific here. So we are gonna be using this one belt. So it's gonna be added up to this, and actually we should be even inverting it. So basically what we have here, what we're gonna be having here is we're gonna be finishing this belt, and this belt will be 62% full after we connect. So let's connect. And before we connect, let me maybe bring them a bit closer together, so it's a little bit more easy. These are the inputs. So let's bring them here. And now let's copy from any here. Okay, the evac of the scrap. Now they are as of now they have a bit of stuff inside them, so we need to kind of merge them. And let's say output priority to the right, and then here we are gonna be having output like the merge should have been done a bit earlier. Yeah, let's do a merge a bit earlier. Let's do it here. Output priority to the right. Even more, even earlier. Okay, let's do it here. Oh no, you know what? The merge should actually be here, I think. So by merge I mean the compression. So we are outputting priority to the right, and that's the one belt which have been a bit used, somewhat used here, which is okay because basically not everything is gonna go there, but here we are gonna receive this amount. We are gonna be merging it with this one, and this one is gonna be 60% full. And how much? We have only one belt remaining. Really? Did I just not bring that? No. We do have only one belt remaining. Really? Yeah. Look at the remaining scrap. Like we have finished these two. So what remains is this one, and this one. This takes nothing. And yeah, we only have like 1 and something belts remaining. And that's fantastic. No more math. No more math is fantastic. Is it? I like math. So here, the inputs. Let's connect the inputs. Let's be connecting the inputs. I forgot how everything was organized. I have completely forgotten how everything was organized. Okay, I think in the middle we did have the card output, which should be connected. So it's this one, yeah, this belt. Now this one was the testing packs. Yes, I remember the middle testing packs is connected. The very middle one, this one was both shielding, like these two. It was both these two, which is also okay. And finally, yeah, these two are done. This is done. So explosives. We needed explosives, which are these two. So let me bring explosives. Explosives. These belts. Oh, here, up to here. Yeah, autosave, I think it's saved a bit too. Let me configure it right away. Autosave saves a bit too often. Other autosave interval. Yeah, let's put it to 10 minutes. It's fine. Autosave is a bit too automated for my taste. Okay, and this one. So explosives are also in. Now you are done. You are finished. Black data cards. Let me remember what was that. Oh no, these are the merges, and the black data cards are this middle one. Yeah, it's the middle one, and we only have one left. One of these is left. Yeah, perfect. This is done, and now for this, we need to produce ammo. Oh yeah, we need to bring iron, and we need a lot of iron for these. Okay, so except iron. This is our output is done, except for the iron. This is done. This is done. This is done as well. So everything is done. Everything is actually done. Let's connect lubricant. So it's not it's not being forgotten. Connecting lubricant. Where was it? Here. Boom. Yeah, like this. Okay, lubricant is connected, and now we need to just bring in the iron. Now, about iron. We need 3.48 belts into 5.5 machines. And yeah, that was the thing where we have left. We are gonna be having 6 machines here. Oh, 7. Oh, we need 8 machines. We actually need 8 because we are doing the swinging of the output. We are making the swinging, so we need 8 machines here. I'm still not convinced by this swinging. It should work, but let's try. Let's try. I'm curious to see. So and we have decided to put exactly one machine in front of each of these. So we're gonna be having actually 8 machines and not 5.5, not 6. And because we have 4 belts. Because we have only 4 belts. How about no, this is unnecessary. I was thinking, so because we're going to be having 1 machine in front of each assembler, and we need 3.4 belts, we could be belting basically, since we have 8 machines and 4 belts, like 1 belt for each. But if we do that, then we are going to be using all of the belts, but not completely. And we can't allow that. So we need to kinda compress them. So basically what that means is that after hello Ravan, how are you doing today? Remember this problem from yesterday? I'm still on it. This belt compression and prioritization is something that I have started doing on this playthrough. I kind of realized that maybe it's good, so I'm trying to do it, but it's taxing my brain. it's really taxing my brain. We need to compress the belts, and we need to equally distribute them. I understand why people place balancers all over the place. It makes it unnecessary to track these kind of problems. But which I just need to come up with a set of like mind rules, you know, mind rules. There is no other word, better word that I can think of. And after it's done, it can be easily. Okay, so what are the objectives? We're having 4 input belts, and we are having. Let me actually already scale these. So this one is done. This one is here. And then for the next one, we only need the bottom part. We only need the bottom part. So this is unnecessary. These are unnecessary. These two are also unnecessary. And everything else is good. Yeah. And duplicate this part. Yeah, like this. Without this one. Okay. So now we can just copy paste it enough times. What time is it at your place, Raven, in Germany? I think it's it should be something like 4 p.m. in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. Weekend soon for you. And for me it had started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 p.m. Oh, okay. Wait, 3, and right now in Japan it's 11. Hold on. I thought it was. I thought it was GMT plus, like we had 9 hours difference. It's actually 10. Is it because of time savings? Now it's 10-hour difference. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Let's. I have an idea. Are we using iron belt anywhere before? Are we using iron belt anywhere before? Let me check. Let me check. We have 4 iron belts here. Yeah, we are using it. How much are we using it? How much are we using this iron belt? We are using 0.58. And here we need 0.348. 5.8 and 4.8. And that's a little bit more than an integer, a little bit over an integer. So we have to have the help of a 5th belt into these. We have to have a help of a 5th belt, and that is okay. That's okay. And actually, that's where we. Hold on. Do we need iron for anything else? Oh yeah, we need iron here. Like absolutely nothing, but we still need to leave some belts. Maybe it's the summer winter time. Yeah, because in Japan there is no such thing. We don't like Japanese people don't use summer winter time savings. So I know that twice a year the time difference with Europe changes. Okay, so how should we do it? Let's first bring the belts. I think we can bring all of them. And we kinda want to do like this. Output priority to the right. Output priority to the right. And then we want to pre-balance these. But before pre-balancing, let's bring them closer. Could we use this lane? Oh no, this lane is for the cards. This lane is still for the cards, so let's keep it. And let's balance after these. Okay, so the idea behind these is that after these 5 belts, we have only 1 left, and these belts are all going to be consumed. But this belt is already not full enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna compress these output priority to the right. So this belt is gonna be fully compressed, and it's gonna feed these two. Then this belt, because yeah, we're gonna be using. It's not gonna be completely used, so there's gonna be this one, but this one is gonna be the same. And I'm seeing the pattern here. So basically, we are always we're asking for the help of the for the help of the belt below to fill the previous one and to compress the previous one. and here is gonna be the last one. And here, this belt is asking for the help of the last remaining belt. It's done in the same way, but a bit behind. Now the question: is this orientation correct, or should it be the other diagonal? These belts are done, and then whatever passes, whatever the remainder. No, the orientation is correct, I believe, because whatever the remainder is here, it's completed by this belt after this is done. So it's like this. It should be like this, I think. And now we are done. We can just do this and proceed with the remaining setups. Like this. Oops. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Okay, everything should be shifted one tile above. Like this. Bam, 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 and bam. Okay. Now, let me explain and at the same time confirm whether the balancing is correct. This belt comes in half full, about half full. And these 8 assemblers require, we need 5.5, but it's actually, we have put 8, we have overshot the assemblers. But they all require 3.48 belts. So, handled by 4. This belt is already coming kinda not full, but it's receiving help. It's receiving help from this belt. It's receiving help. So they output and they feed the machine. And we have a little bit which is remaining, and it's receiving help from this belt, and it's used by these 2 machines. Again, not completely, because we still have some little bit of the offset, and it's getting the help from this 3rd belt, which is going here, and then the offset is here, and this offset should be good enough to handle all the machines, especially considering the fact that it's being helped here by this belt. And we have only 1 bolt of iron remaining. And I believe this is finished. This is completed. This is completed. Yeah, let's also... Oh, speaking about... Let's remove the beacon and see... Okay, if we remove the beacon, we need 12 machines. But we are using 8, so the beacon is required. The beacon is required. However, the modules are not required, because without the modules, we need almost 8 machines. So let's save the modules. Hashtag save the modules. Okay, we just need to put the beacon. Could be, yeah, it could be put here. It's fine to have them close. Oh, it's actually right below the other one, right? Oh, almost right below. Like this. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. And small little trimming, and we are good. We have done the two packs. I do not think we have anything unconnected. Anything unconnected. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. The last two tiers. Sorry, the last 2 cards. Last 2 cards. So what do we need for the last 2 cards? It's this one and this one. Yeah, this and these 2, and they need nothing. They need nothing. Nothing. Yeah, they need nothing. So 7 radiation facilities and 4 mechanical ones. But I think we need to. I have 3. I have 3 mechanicals. Oh, perfect. No, of course we need 4. Problem is that I have overshot the mechanical facilities, so we need to grab 1 more. Unfortunately, we need to go for a quick trip to the base, but we still need to refuel on transport belts and undergrounds, so it's not gonna be a lost trip. Soon all of these is gonna be used. Man, I'm eager to see when the base starts running. Right now it's kinda offline, almost offline, because there is no demand anywhere. But as soon as everything is connected, why is it blinking? What happened? Distractions? I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, everything is being provided. Take more belts, they're always necessary. And more undergrounds, because undergrounds are part of the builds. And we can go back. Some logistics packs. Why? Oh, maybe the robot crashed. Sorry, Revan. You should be closing your eyes soon, because I'm gonna say goodbye to some of the science packs in the inventory. It's gonna be very it's gonna be a very kind goodbye, a very nice eye tearing. You don't have to worry. No worries. Okay. Let's see. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I had forgotten to take the thing I came back to the base for. The one single mechanical facility. Let me ask for it. It's gonna be faster than to look it up. Mechanical facility. One. I want one. Gimme the one. Okay, now we're gonna go in the network. It's gonna be yellow. Not 1, 4, because we have one already, and it should be provided. A bot should be coming there. Okay, here we go. Now we have 4. So yeah, I really like the what we have noticed. Like someone, I don't remember who, but a very kind soul informed about these utilities, and we can request items. Basically, all the missing inventory items, all the missing items from this factory to the inventory could be requested, could be set as the requests. And basically, next time when we decompose all of these, for the next science, for example, we can go to the base, click this button, and have everything delivered to the inventory. That's really super cool. Okay, let's see here. So 4 of these and 7 of these. Did I take the radiation? Yeah, they're here. Okay. Which one should go at the top? I don't think it matters too much. They have this. They share 2 of the items, which are the packs and the cards. So we can actually copy. You can actually copy any like proper setup like this one. Yeah, let's copy this setup. Let's copy it like fully, and then we shall see whatever is unnecessary. Maybe it's gonna be very helpful. And can this beacon cover all of them? I hope it can. Like, if you put it like this. Oh wait, how far does it go? It goes up to here. Let me mark it with the belt. So now we can. It should be like this, which is okay. We can jump above. Or should we go all the way below? All the way below and have another beacon. Yeah, I think it's better. I think it's better to be a bit more cautious about the space. I mean, like leave some space just in case. And the case in particular I'm thinking about is where these yesterday's fancy inserters, machine to machine, if this is not working, we need to redo that. And when that time comes, we're gonna be happy to. When that time comes, if that time comes, I'm not that pessimistic. If that time comes, we are gonna be happy to have some more space to play around with it. Okay, so here what's going on? First of all, let's bring in the power. Bring in power. And let's put the correct machine. It's the radiation one. Please tell me, yeah, perfectly. It perfectly fits. And you are the remaining card. I think it was friction shielding. Yeah, this one. Friction shielding below and radiation shielding above. So first of all, let me check for any feedback loops, and we do have feedback loops. We have one on iridium plate and one on uranium. And look at that! Look at that! Iridium is ready. This is the iridium lane. Iridium is ready. It's coming in here, and it's the feedback loop is already handled. Perfect. We need to handle the second feedback loop. How about you? You also have a feedback loop on heavy bearing, and this is perfect. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Just need to change that and transform it into a heavy bearing belt. In the middle, we have two input belts. Oops. One is going to be for the cards. One is going to be for the material testing packs. And the setup is almost done. We just need a feedback loop for uranium, for the uranium. This and this in the middle, so these two should be from behind. And also this one evacuates the contaminated scrap here. Oh, and I have just gotten an idea. I have just gotten an idea. We could be evacuating uranium at the same time here. We could just do this and have this belt filter out the uranium. It's the way it's built, it's almost like it's built for that. And the uranium can come in here. Somehow. Somehow. But how? Oh, I have another idea. I have just realized, man, today I'm less tired than yesterday, so I'm already seeing a big improvement. Instead of having all this, instead of having you, we can just do this. Remove all this and put a filter mini loader here on the item. And now, because we have filter mini loader, we can just do this. And we don't have to use this part of the belt at all. And because we can do this, then we can just do this. And the output here is gonna go right into here. Input priority on the right. And here you go, here you go. We have the evac of both uranium and contaminated one. The contaminated stuff goes here, uranium goes back in. Isn't it neat? Isn't it neat? So this one is unnecessary. This is the tile. I think it's really neat. I almost want to go back and improve all of these weird, but that's okay. Like, instead of having this one, yeah, that's okay. That is okay. But we could be improving that here. Like this. And I just want to do it like this, just to indicate that this is not an input belt. Just for the indication, okay? But these ones do not have a product output other than this one has two feedback loops, and this one has only fluid instead, so only one item, and the scrap, of course. And I think we're done. I think we're good. I think we're very good. One small thing here is that I'd like to have this uranium ore to always be at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is this. I think it's best do it like this. Like we use up like three tiles of the top lane, which is unused for now anyways, and we make sure that the uranium output is going on the top side, which is going all around and going to the bottom side, and all the way to the bottom side and being taken from the bottom. That's important. Okay, we are good. And here we are good as well. We are Gucci everywhere. And here we can even optimize so that we don't take this lane. We are restricting ourselves to this one lane. How about liquids? This one doesn't need, oops, it doesn't need any sort of liquid at all. And this one has 2 inputs and 2 outputs, so we can very simply using this lane and this lane. Yep. And this is all nice and done. Nice and done. So 7 radiation facilities and 4 of these, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Why do I want to refeed the loop for every single machine instead of merging all the lanes and feedback at the end of the whole module? It could be done. It could be done to have all of them, but this way we don't have to take care of the lane. Like here, it's easier to set it up as a copy-paste tile. It's easier to set it up as a tile, like only one single input, and then set it up as a tile. We could be like taking care of like making a full belt which goes back and then goes back in, but the end result is the same, and it's more complicated. I think it's more complicated. It's we need to make sure that the belt is properly connected. Like to tile it, it's easier to make everything localized if it's possible. I'm a big fan of localized. Would be the same. Yeah, it would. Like, the end result would be the same, but when it's localized, for me, it's it looks better. But of course, both solutions are working, and there's no issue whatsoever with these. Just again, make sure you feedback on the bottom side of the belt, like top here, bottom here. That's the most important part. But yeah, it could completely work without any issues whatsoever with your way. I have no complaints. Hold on, these are bad. Okay, it should be like this. In order to be tileable, and this one should be tiled like this. Yeah. Yep, now it's good. And let's go. I'd like to check. I'd like to check before tiling. Check every time. These 2 belts of input in the middle of these and these, and 1 output and 1 output here, and yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So 1, so we have 2, 3. Oh, the beacon is right at them. Oh, how about this then? Single one. Single one. Is it good enough? Or is it on the... Oh, this one is good. Instead of having, like, instead of taking 2 tiles, we're just taking 1. A little bit more compact. Oh, no. The output is bad. It's outputting to the wrong side of the belt. Is it possible to do it like this? No, we would need to have one more tile. We would need to have one more tile. I almost want to... Hey, Tense Dungeon! Thank you for the raid. Welcome back. Welcome back. How was your stream today? How was your stream today? How is your game progressing? This is a mess. This is a mess. I can't find any good inspiration here to put it on the other side of the belt. I mean, of course, we could do it like this. Which is looking even weirder. Even weirder. But okay, how about we do it the way Revan suggested? How about doing it like Revan suggested, having a one belt of these outputting towards a single location. A single belt of these. So this is gonna be the output, and oh, but I mean, of course, the beacon issue is still here. It's only because it's looking so bad. When throw a look in Discord. Throw a look in Discord. Mind if I show the if I display your extreme paint skills on the stream? Sure. Okay, we got the permission. This is the paint of our Revans. Output, input, refeed loop prior the speeders. Oh, you're outputting them to the different side in this case. Yeah, I'm outputting them to the same side in order to... Yeah, I got exactly what you mean. But the thing is, we don't even need, like, this bottom arrow is unnecessary because we have less output than input in all cases. And I'm outputting them on the same side, so we're gonna be having, we have like one lane here, one lane here. And yeah, it's actually, like, the problem itself is not hard to solve. It's more about how do we lay the belts to solve it, if you see what I mean. How do we lay the belts to solve it? My single concern with this is that we output to the tops. Is that we output to both sides here. We put to both sides, and I just want to have the left side and becomes the top side. On the output side, you can output everything and sort out speeders what you want to get. Yeah, that's no problem. That's no problem. We're actually doing almost exactly that, but a bit more like complicated because we merge the output items and we split them out there, and then we like combine them back. So yeah, it's not a problem in itself. The problem is more about how to make it work properly. But I think I'm liking my weird stuff. Oh, I got it. How about that? Oh, no, if you do that, then unfortunately this side is gonna be completely blocked. We would need to be like outputting everything to like this side and then like merging. Because we have two sides of the input, I want them both on this side. So yeah, let's do it like this. And I think the beacon is not the problem here if we do it like this. Over engineering, cough cough. Yeah. Man, I don't know why, but I like the solutions which appear to me, which are appealing to me, are always weird. Look how weird it is. It would be a shame to not use it, right? It would be a shame to not use this weird setup. Oh no, don't tell me it's still... Oh yeah, because this is now unnecessary. This is now unnecessary. This was the idea to bring it all the way back. But this is a localized design. It's a local... I mean, I shouldn't call it design. It's a bit... it's too much for... it's really weird. It's not even design. It's somehow I like the way it looks. Am I bad? The whole point here is that we output the uranium, which can be both sides, and we want to bring it to the bottom side of this incoming belt. That's all we want to do, and I'm not seeing any way to do it other than with this weird, with the weird loop. Oh, I have got an idea. If we could be doing this as well. I have just gotten an idea how to do it. We could do this. And this way we are making sure that all of the uranium are actually going back in. And this looks a bit better. And they're going back into to this top side, which is going to the bottom. We're making sure that even the bottom side of this one is able to get to the top side. Yeah, I think this is more this is more better. This is more better. Then you have to prior the splitter. It's fine because if it backs up, I mean, yeah, we could prior to avoid the backing up. You're right. It's better to prior output to the left in order to like not have an unnecessary backup. Prior output to the left, and all of them are gonna go on this bottom side. Okay. Looking better. Oh no! Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Easy fix. And for the sake of compatibility, I mean symmetry. Okay, done and dusted. Done and dusted. The beacons are properly beaconing, and we need one below. Here, and that's it. We don't need one here for now. Everything is beaconed, everything is modeled, everything is properly belted. Perfect and eternal. Oh, that's the best compliment I could ever receive. Even if it cannot be without sarcasm. It cannot be without sarcasm. And hello to you, Wave Depletion. Hope you are doing great today. As you should, because it's Friday. I mean, I do hope that everyone is feeling that some days are more special than others in a week. Let's finish the connection and we can go back to Nauvis. Let's finish the connections and we can go back to Nauvis. Okay, let's start with the most obvious stuff. So first, the input of the output of the cards themselves. It's the I forgot to set the features here. These cards are actually radiation shielding, and this card is the circle, from triangle to the circle. Oh, and I should have. What are you? Hold on a second. What are you? What are you? Oh. Oh. I think I have copied from this one and... Oh. Okay. On this one it's working. And I think it was just here when where I shifted it. Yeah, I think we can just shift it and like just do this. Yeah, and that's okay. Okay, now we are good. This is taking, this is outputting. After we configure the proper card. Okay, and just let's get rid of these two hands. Okay. I think this is done. I was just wondering what those long inserters were picking up from. Me too. Everyone was wondering what are these for. Did I just make one too many? No, 7. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, and now again, we have a new session of math because we need to combine scrap with contaminated scrap. But fortunately, we have now these combinators which tell us how much of the belt is being filled. Like this, these are like percentages. This belt is 62% full. It's supposed to be 62% full above. So we can only add 38% remaining. And here as well, like 40%. Should have dropped the last digit. Would have been more comprehensive. More understandable. Okay, let's copy the cards. Cards are the one in the middle. No, not here, not here. This one. And that's... We don't even need to copy. We just need to know which belt it is. And I think... So yeah, we have 2 belts. One remain. Yeah, it's the last. It's the last. It's the last of the tier 3. So 3 belts remaining. That makes sense. And so we need to bring in this belt. The last of the tier we can be making. This. And let's get it connected. And of course, not the one. This. Okay. Now finishing the rest in order from top to bottom. Where is the nuclear fuel? Nuclear stuff. It's here. Oh, the lane which is not used. Do we use it anywhere else? 0.044. 0.044. No, it's the unique location where this is used. Beam. And it's gonna be the one above this one. And that's it. No need to worry. let's properly place the... Man, they are so far, I don't even remember which ones are which. But at this point, we don't even need to be a bit too careful because we have used a lot of belts. So our bus, our not a bus, have shrunk quite a bit. And from here we can be free to proceed however we want. Kinda. Okay. This is done. Now iridium plates. I also think we have one belt of these. Yes, indeed. This one. And this one, however, is used further. So this one should be splitted. Because one of the last... Actually, it's used in all of the... it's used in all of the last cards. A little bit. Okay. This is done. Now, material testing packs on the top. Oh, let me check the... 4 in 5 seconds. 4 in 10 seconds. 4 in 5 seconds with the speed of 5.6. Basically, 4 per second. 4 per second. We need 2 of these. Yeah, we need 2 of these. One red is not gonna be cutting it. Yeah. And the material testing packs are these. And we have 1 belt left. Easy. But I think we need testing packs. Yeah, we need testing packs in one of the level 4 cards. So again, a split. But one belt left. No more math. And let's take let's take you and bring you. Yeah. Okay, good. This one is done as well. Blanket the cards. Blanket the cards, I do believe we only have 1 as well. Man, the simplification is real. Yep, blanket the cards, I remember it was... Hold on a second. This is the cards. Yeah. This is the cards. The material testing pack was this one. And the cards are going 2 belts below. Okay. Now, oh, the bearings. Again, the bearings are used where? They're only used here. 0.044, 0.044. The bearings as well are used in a single place. Here is the belt. Oh, inertia. And they are coming in here. This one. Okay, and finally we only have the outputs. So the scrap. The scrap is here. And bam. Like this. Just make it clean. And the contaminated scrap is here, I think. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Oh, oops. It's one row above. Man, I think Factorio has laid down some principles that all other subsequential factory games must abide by, such as having copy-paste. I cannot imagine playing a factory game without this kind of features. And of course, Dice Sphere program developers have added them. It was one of the most requested features, so they had no choice. Satisfactory developers are kind of against it, actually. They say that in like their philosophy. Their philosophy is that they want the player to not build at scale, basically. And my personal opinion is it's because they cannot handle too much entities. Because it's 3D. It's a beautiful 3D. I mean, Destined Fair program is also 3D, but they are very good at development. They have made it also. I think they used Unity for Destined Fair program, and there was a blog post by a developer of DSP saying how they have like optimized Unity to be able to perform on a large number of entities by using processor cache, basically. LRU. Hi, Madman subchat. Hi, XS Ive. Welcome, welcome to the stream on this beautiful Friday. Beautiful Friday. I'm sorry about running in circles. I was trying to hold the button here. Okay, so we still have 4 belts of contaminated scrap. So let's see here. This one is used at 40%, and we are outputting. I saw 6. I was so happy. But yeah, we are outputting 700. So let's say 100 for the next one. This one is going to be used, and we are going to be using. The next one is going to be at 100. A little approximation is allowed. So here what's happening is that this belt is getting split into 2. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is what it should be here. It's getting kind of split into 2. Like this. Output priority to the right, so it fills this one completely, and this one takes input priority from the left. And I have realized right now that I had forgotten to set the input priorities on these belts. Like here it's done, but everywhere where we are using this kind of a merge, we must be having input priority from above. Okay, this here is done. And here is oh, this is the output priority. Hold on, what's happening here? Okay, here we are compressing this belt, which is good, and here we are taking input priority from this one. So we are making sure this one is not like this belt is always emptied, and then this is remaining. This is the remaining part, and then this belt is also always here with the output priority. Here we're making sure that it's compressed. And for the remaining belts, and this one in particular, it's making sure that this belt, this one, is also fully utilized, and everything else is the remainder. We have 3 belts. We have 3 belts remaining, and this one is used at 10%. Okay, let's switch the numbering. Let's be talking in percents. This is 10%. Okay, good. And finally, these two belts. So let's see here. Put you back for now, and let's see. So you are used at 62%, and here we are outputting how much? We are outputting the circle. 7%. I mean 70%. So 70 plus 62, it's 13, so 32% overflow, right? 32% overflow. Yeah, kinda. 32% overflow. So let's say 320, move it here, and this belt is done. Trimming because unnecessary. Okay, so let me check. And we only have like 7% of the belt from the Science Pack 4. So yeah, we're gonna be at 40% above the last belt. And does that matches the numbers? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We are in total we're at 15.3 belts, and because I have overkilled it a bit every time, we are reaching the number 40, which is considering the overkills, not so far from 36, which makes the math work out, I think. Okay, good. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. I present to you 3 tiers of material science. Man, I can't wait to have the radars everywhere. That's a little bit... Oh, no. I have lied. I have lied. I'm a liar. We need to connect fluids. This is lubricant. Okay, and this is cosmic water, polluted, contaminated cosmic water, and this one's belt is a bit far. It's one of these two, and I think it's the left one. Yeah, cosmic water is on the left from the biosludge. This one and this one. Yeah, right here. Do we need biosludge? I can bring it if we need it. No, we're not outputting biosludge anywhere, and that's gonna be the last. That's gonna be the last output of cosmic water. No more liquids are involved except for these. My brain is overloading. What are those mud pipes? Sick build, dude. Thanks. Those mud pipes. I'm glad you asked. Let me present to you an amazing mod called Advanced Fluid Handling. Thank you for the raid last week. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. This mod allows pipes to go underground, and then you can continue them underground without exiting. You can redirect them in any direction, in any cardinal direction. You can split them. You can split them into 4. You can keep redirecting wherever you want, and then you can exit from the underground anywhere you want. And on the top of that, when you exit from the underground, you can actually combine stuff on the exiting pipe. Here you see 3 arrows. So you can basically take in the liquid from 3 inputs and exiting it here from 3 directions. And the best part is that the total amount of entities required to connect pipes is gonna be way less than with vanilla, and incidentally you're gonna be having a very neat UPS improvement, which is a bonus over the amazingly useful mod on its own. I heard it before. I'm sure someone in chat didn't hear about it. But I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. I could praise it one more time. I cannot praise the mod enough. I cannot praise the mod enough. It's an amazing one. And yeah, so this build is ready. I mean, the 3 tiers are ready. So how about testing them out? How about going back to Nauvis and checking whether, like, filling the rocket and checking whether everything is working? And that's gonna be interesting. Glad you asked. Another reason for another playthrough. This is the quality of life mode. You can actually add it during a playthrough. It's no big deal. But I think you are playing vanilla, right? If you want to take a plunge in the universe of Factorio mods, I do recommend Space Exploration as your one of your first overhaul mods. It's really amazing. It's in a whole another dimension with compared to vanilla, like difficulty-wise, and just like not even like there are difficult parts, but there are also basically there exist which I call 2 types of complexity. There is wide complexity and there is deep complexity. A wide complexity is when you need to do mostly similar things, but on a bigger scale. Oh, and that was a mistake. I should have deposited stuff. Oh, it's okay. So yeah, wide complexity is when you do the same things, but like basically producing factories for the recipes. And deep complexity is when you need to challenge yourself with producing something entirely new, like, or solving problems in a new different ways. And Space Exploration is one of the few overhaul modes which proposes deep complexity. Most of the other overhaul modes are just like different recipes, more feedback loops, like more inputs outputs, but it's not exactly deep. It's wide. And this is why I like Space Exploration so much, is because it's another set of challenges. Micro optimization here. Story with some QL mods, bit vanilla a bunch of times already. I think SC is too much for me personally. True, like if you don't want anything like too complex, then yeah, of course. But it does stimulate the brain, that's for sure. Wide. Yeah. Sorry, my pronunciation is not is not the best. Wide. 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 Sorry about that. Hey, I got some modules. K2 is the best overhaul mode. Yeah, K2 is the one which is closest to vanilla while still providing a lot of new features. But it's again, K2 typically it's a wide complexity mod. There is nothing too deep about it. Okay, so I needed to grab 2 of the... Oh, you know what? We also need to be adding production facilities for material testing packs. Let me switch it back to items per minute. And I think we have a sub-factory for testing packs. So we need 7532 testing packs per minute. And let's see here. 7532. How many machines does that make? 120 machines, which require 2 belts, actually 3 belts, They require 3 belts of these 4 resources. So basically what we need is to make a sub-factory, producing materials, testing packs. And let's do it. Revan, close your eyes. Just shooting some stuff. There are activists anti-shooting in the channel. My specialty is making people self-aware. It's cool. I do appreciate any kind of insight. Okay, so where should we make You promise it happens once the stream. Okay, so I have used my joker for today. The coupon is used for today. I haven't done it before. The coupon is used. What's this? Oh, it's a chest with a bunch of stuff. I mean, sure. Let's grab the stone. We're gonna be using it soon. Plastic as well. Okay, let's empty the chest. Man, now I want to shoot it all, but a promise is a promise. Okay, let's see. Blow it up. I can't I can't blow it up anymore because I promised to shoot materials only once a stream, and I have used it. I have used my right to do so today. I need a special written permission. Kind of want to take it. Oh, I have an idea. There's a lot of machines here, so we can actually input all the items in these machines. Oh! What's this? Why are you empty? Why are you empty? Oh, all of these are empty. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, it's not that they are empty, it's that they cannot come in. Because this one is blocking, because this one cannot find... Guys, we have iron issues. Could you imagine having iron issues in 2022? Of course you can. That's the only issues there are. Let's see here. Is it iron ore or is it vulcanite? Okay, it's vulcanite. Easier. It's easier. So vulcanite, we had fixed vulcanite last stream, and we can see that the trains with vulcanite are full. So the problem is getting simpler and simpler. So it seems it's just a train issue, because we do have... Oh no, we don't have vulcanite here. So vulcanite isn't working because... because we can't use stone. We have an overflow of stone here. We have an overflow of stone despite it being a priority supply. It's a priority supply, but nonetheless, no train can take from it because simply we are not using the stone. Man, that's a chain of events. That's a chain of events. Chain of reasons. Let's see here. How many priority trains for stone supply do we have? We have only one here, so I'd like to have no, you know what? It's fine. Let's have a look at the second stone factory, which is here. This one is the one producing glass, and glass is much more used than bricks. And this one has a 2. Oh no, these are for the glass. Oh no, these are stone stackers for the glass, and these are all, as you can see, all of these are empty. All of these are, sorry, the trains are full because we're not using glass. We're not using glass anywhere. And that's funny, because to be able to produce vulcanite blocks, we need to be using glass. or anything, really. Oh, because you know what? yeah, that's one small issue with the way I have done the prioritization. Only factories which require stone, like big factories, have a priority supply of stone train. But some smaller stations like these ones, they don't go to priority supply of stone. That's a bit annoying, because other like non-glass and non-stone bricks, for example, this is a huge oops, we have an alert. Too much petroleum. We have too much petroleum, guys. The factory which is idle is a bad thing. Is a bad thing. Where is the alarm? Here. The alarm rings when there is too much petroleum, as the message indicates, and only then, right? Hold on, there are two different alarms. There's a second one. No U235. Okay, guys, we have power issues as well. I'm glad I went back to Nauvis. Hello, it's me, Nauvis, and here is the list of problems for you to solve. Okay, so what's going on with Kovarex here? It's Kovarex, guys. It's Kovarex. That's how you use it. Yeah, exactly. you can put a circuit condition, or any condition, and run it whenever you want. Okay, let's see what's going on with Kovarex. Man, I was sure my Kovarex design was foolproof, but I was mistaken. Yeah, they have backed up. Shouldn't be backing up. Technically, the idea here. Hold on, I think we need to take from the output first, and then input here. Let me just let me quickly clean it, fix it, and then I'm gonna explain how it works and try to understand why it doesn't work, because it has been working for the longest of times, and only recently it started not working, which is a bit surprising to say the least. So, like, looking at at any nominal case, it's working, right? But there must be some conditions which make it not work. Maybe it's due to the beta productivity models. Yeah, the problem has started arising when I have placed beta productivity models. Because the moment when these two bars are hitting at the same time is now more often. Can't say I saw it coming. I knew you were gonna say something, Revan. I knew you were gonna say something about it. Yeah, it's not the... So basically the whole challenge here with the Kovarex, like there are tons and tons of ways to do Kovarex. And one challenge here was to have 0 uranium-235 sitting at the input of the machine. And we use minimal amount of wires for that. And basically what we do is we are looking at... Let me check the stack sizes. Stack sizes seem okay. How about we make a stack size 5 for the white ones as well? I think. And let's hope this is gonna solve the problem. Basically, the idea here is that whenever these 3 belts are all connected together, and the idea is that this inserter, the one which outputs the extra uranium, it's only doing so when it detects 2 or less uranium on this belt from which it tries to take from. If there is more than 2 uranium, it does nothing. And in that case, this inserter is working. It takes items 5 by 5 and it inputs them all into Kovarex. Basically, whenever the number is too high, this inserter inserts the amount of items divisible by 5 into the machine. And as you can see, this one takes the remaining one. The conditions for these two are complementary. Either this one works or this one works. And they just check whether there is enough items on this belt or not to decide which one of them should be working. And as you can see, sometimes productivity model kicks in, and productivity models produce one additional uranium. And this one should be handled without any issues by that one. The condition on the one which evacuates is uranium less or equal than 2. So sometimes it's 1 whenever this finishes, or whenever there is a productivity model kicking in, or it can be 2 when both are, like when a violet, pink bar and normal bar finish at the same time. We have the productivity one and we have the normal recipe one at the same time. But we still output them 5 by 5 here. Now we are outputting them 5 by 5, and hopefully. I know what's happening. I know why. Look at this. Look at this. It cannot output it. It cannot output it because we have too many. Because we have too many. And that's how they back up. That's how they back up. I have achieved understanding. I have achieved understanding. This one cannot output anymore. We don't have space. How can we fix it? I have achieved understanding. Foolish endeavor. You have tens of thousands in the chest. Yeah, problem. The way it's done here is Kovarex is directly feeding into the production of uranium fuel cells, and that's maybe that's that's actually very quite foolish. It should not be done this way. We should be taking from the chest and feeding, like pulling a belt back into it. Actually, we do have a belt. Hold on. Let me. Let's actually do it here. This way, we are not gonna take. We're not gonna have the risk of running out of the. Of the uranium. For the power plant, at least. But yeah, we need to handle somehow the. We need to handle somehow the belt count here. Like, if there is too much uranium on the belt, these inserters should not be working, basically. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea on how to do that. Oh yeah, I have an idea. Let's fix it. Basically, how do we stop Kovarex without like breaking it completely? Well, I think we can just disable this middle belt. We can disable the middle belt. We cannot really connect the inserters because inserters have their like cycle, right? But if we disconnect the middle belt, it's gonna pause the operation, and not disconnect, but enable disable, and let's see here. Let's put a combinator, and let's be simply checking how much uranium there is on read belt contents in hold mode, and we shall see how much uranium it has. Let me check how much by default. If it's checking a full belt, how much does it say it has? 8. One full belt is 8. Okay, so with this information, I don't know why it drops. We can say that when this uranium is above or equal to 7, then we output a special signal. Let's call it red signal, and then we have to connect the red signal with all of the middle belts. Why do I have a picture in mind of a leaking pipe fixed with hundreds of tapes? It's because you don't have faith. It's because you don't trust. You don't trust this. And this one should be only enabled when there is no red signal. So let's simulate a red signal. Let's have it when it's about. What's happening if it stopped? Is the process entirely stopping, and is it able to resume without any issues? That's my testing. Yeah, look at this. This inserter cannot output the continuation, like it needs to output 5 of them. It has taken 5, but they cannot continue, so it's paused. So now when we disable it, the work continues normally. And now we are able to connect them all. Let me just copy these. And why I have chosen middle belt? Well, because it's one which can easily break the flow, and it's also the one which doesn't have any green wire attached to it. So we can attach a green, like both red and green wires. Red wire is almost everywhere, but green wire is like on this one, on the inserter. So we can be leveraging this fact and basically connecting with the green wire every single middle belt, and they are gonna all stop working whenever we detect that the belt is full. And it's done. When there's too much uranium on this belt in hold mode, when it's like full, then this sends one red signal and everything is stopped. Okay. Should be working. Accent on should be. Oh, look at that! We have scanned Nauvis. Nauvis is scanned. We can see all the biters being a problem. What should we do about them? Okay. Let me see where we can be. What GMS says is done. What GMS means another tape on the pipe. Yeah, but this time it's an extra solid tape. 2 more days until breaking. How fast do I mine? Quite fast. That was just for the. Okay. We need to produce material testing packs. Oh, it's gonna be a pain to deliver them. Can we produce them directly in front of the rocket? I think it's best. Like trying to deliver them using like trains and whatnot is super inconvenient because of their tiny stack size. It's only 10. So if we are able to produce them locally, it's the best. Do we have any? This is iron, right? And also, yeah, we need to be. Let me check. Where is the stone used? not here. No, I mean, almost not here. And oh, glass. No, hold on. Astro Science uses glass. It uses a lot of glass. So how comes we are making a rocket reusability research, and we still haven't unlocked? Let me check. Let me check here. Glass. This is a priority train which goes to priority stackers. It's full, and we are not evacuating any glass. No glass is being sent anywhere. Is there a way to see all the stations on the map which has the same name? Glass supply. Because we have 2 glass supplies, right? Yeah, we have 1 supply here, and we have 1 supply here, which is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, we only have 2 supplies of glass. We have 1 station here, which is actually quite empty, because we have decided to not produce glass anymore here. No, actually, the decision is not has not exactly been made. But the fact is that we don't have glass here, so all the trains, which are like all the glass requirements, should be done at the top. But oh, okay, I have again achieved understanding. Here, the train has to deliver glass, but it can't because this is blocked. Because we don't have iron. If that means that okay, I know exactly what that means, and I know exactly how to fix it. Late arrival today. How's the material science pack build going? 3 tiers are finished, and now we are back to Nauvis, solving some problems, and at the same time we are preparing to send the rocket with all the material, with all the stuff to produce the testing packs. And the problem the problem of the trains blocking each other is one which is solvable, as any Factorio player knows, by signals. And this issue indicates that I have a signaling problem. And indeed, we don't want this to ever happen. We don't want, like, this train cannot leave this location because it cannot find any iron provider, which is okay, I'm fine with that. But this train should not be standing here and blocking everyone else. And in order to fix that, we need to remove the rail signals, and we need to limit these to chain signals everywhere. These must all be chains. And with that, no train should be in this situation anymore. No train. So let me drive you back to your spot. Manual. Okay. And now automatic. Okay, and now we have solved the issue of glass trains not being able to deliver, because we do need glass. We need a lot of glass. And everything should slowly be unstacking. If one station is full, won't that block the rest? Full station is no problem, because if a station is full, it's not gonna call the trains. All of these stations, even though they are requesters, they are requester stations, they have their train limit set based on how much items there are. So first of all, the station is never full, and whenever there is enough items in the station, in these cargo chests, the station sets the train limit to 0, and the trains are stacked here. Like the glass train that just stopped on the track. Oh, hold on. I had forgotten a signal. Here, it should all be chains. If there is not a single train stop, then no train can stop here. And we just need to do that everywhere else. And let's use an upgrade planner. Can we upgrade from the signals to signals? Yes, I think we can. Yeah, perfect. Do we have enough signals in the inventory? Kinda. All of these should be chain ones. Okay, problem solved. Plop. Plop. And there's a second alarm going on. Please ignore that. Too much petroleum. I think it's no big deal. And it should soon be solved as we are consuming stuff. We have started consuming it again, so it should all properly balance out. Okay. We also have the two at the top, which have been copy pasted. That's a good gotcha. Entity are missing material for construction. Okay. Manually produce it. Okay. So now let's get back to dealing with normal issues. Yeah, because these are actually abnormal. We need. We can channel point rewards reminder. Oh yeah. I got inspiration for channel points, and I mean inspiration. I got the idea, but by watching other streamers. So I'm gonna add it shortly. I'm gonna add them shortly. This weekend, for sure. This one for sure. It's like the streams. Today we're gonna finish material science for sure. True. This weekend for sure. Let's see here. Let's produce our 7.5k material testing packs. So again, I don't want them to be delivered by train because the throughput is gonna be very low. Only 10 per stack. So one train can take only 800. So it means that if we were to deliver this by train, it means that we would need 10 trains per minute, because we want almost 8,000, and one train can hold 800. 10 trains per minute, that's too much, and that's inefficient, and we are gonna be making them next to the rocket, which is charged to send them. So we need to deliver these materials. Oh, I've just got an idea on how to prioritize stone. I've got an idea. So remember how I said, so basically we have two stone factories, which are the only ones which have stacker 1 in brackets. And stacker 1 in brackets is the priority stacker for stone, and it takes from providers of stone, which are also bracket 1. And such providers are everything where the stone is a byproduct. So, for example, vulcanite. Where is vulcanite? Here. We can see that vulcanite has a supply of stone, which is bracket 1, and it's kind of full. You can see the belts are being backed up, and this is the reason why vulcanite is not being produced. We have too much stone, but that's okay because the priority trains are able to take from it. However, stone is needed in other locations, like this factory, and this factory has special trains which serve only this factory. So we cannot really tell this train to look in the priority stacker and then look in the normal stacker, because we would need to use some circuit condition to say like which train station to look at, and we haven't gone the way of heavy circuitry to manage the priority. So it's a bit hard, but one easy way would be to create a manual buffer station. what is a buffer station? Well, we could put a station here nearby, which calls for a priority stone, and which creates other train providers, which are normal train supply, normal stone supply. Basically, think of it as a buffer chest. We call for priority stone allocations, and we redistribute it. And since the trains always choose the station which is closest to them, if we have a buffer station set up here, then they will go here to take it. And this way we can eliminate the priority stone if the issue arises. But I believe after fixing these trains here, now we should be properly consuming glass. You can see glass trains are circulating. We should be using the stone, and we should be properly using it after everything settles down. So yeah, I think it's not an issue, but if it were an issue, we would make these buffer stations. Now let's prepare these. What do we need? We need almost like 2 and something belts of each. And let me see here. This is perfectly prepared spot for any intermediate items. These are the items which are directly used by the space. So all of these items go into space directly, or like almost directly. We craft some very very like non-resource intensive intermediate items sometimes, but these items are used to craft a lot of intermediate resources, like all the motors, all the batteries, whatever is intermediate and whatever needs a lot of items, that is also coming into space. And we can use these free spaces to create stations for iron, copper, and whatnot, and stone. Speaking of stone, yet again. Actually, yeah, this is a good stone consumer here. That's really neat. That's really neat. Yeah. Okay, stone, copper, plastic, and iron. So let's see here. We have some of them, and let's see if they can afford more belts. So we do have 2 belts of iron going from here, so we can actually use 2 more. Or like we need 2 and something, right? We just need 2 and something, 2 and 300 per minute. So we can actually use this one for iron. Can we use copper? Yes, we can use copper because we have only 1 output belt. Actually, let me use N mode for the light. Plastic again, plastic as well. We can use plastic from here, and stone from there. Yeah, we can use these. We can use these, like belt them in here. That's a lot of belts. Imagine like 3 belts of each. We don't have space for the belts. Oh, I think we can go under the batteries. I think we can do this. No, we can't. Can we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we need twice as many. We don't have space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, why not? Why not? Maybe go around. That's too far. But yeah, why not? Why not do it like this? We have space for the 12 belt here. We can bring it here and make the final, the big like the factory producing material system packs right here, right above the space station, and they can be belted into the rocket when necessary. What else do we need? Nothing. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Oh yeah. Okay. So before doing that, let's actually you are a stone requester, a generic stone requester. I was thinking about making a buffer station, but since it's a generic stone requester, let me check whether it has at least 2 trains unpiling from the priority station. It's this one. These ones. It has only one train. Okay, it's fine. We can just copy this and copy this. Yeah. So now this train is repurposed to be using the priority station. But no stone is necessary. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Speaking about stone. Oh man, this it was oh, this rocket crashed. Man, how far from the landing pad can they crash? How far? That's a lot of distance. Let's see here. 7.5. If we limit these, let's say we wanted to only use 5.4 thousand items per minute for the 2 belts, or even for the 1 belt. Let's see here. I think if we divide it by 2, 59. How about 50? If we set it to 50, 2.4. If we set it to 55, 2.6. Almost there. 56. 268. Yeah, I think 56 is a good number. 2736. Yeah. So 56 belts can 56 machines, sorry, can handle 1 belt. 1 belt of which resources is able to be handled by 1 belt. And it produces 3.5k items per minute. That's 2 belts, and I think that's a really neat. That's gonna be a really neat. That's gonna be a really neat setup. That's a lot of machines. Oh, no more nuclear fuel. It's fine. We have train stations all over the place. Okay, let's try. So the idea is that we make them here, above the space station. And how can we feed them? So 1 belt of each resource in the middle. Is it possible to use 4 belts? Is there a way to use 4 belts in the middle here? I use a double output belt system, which has the added benefit of being a wide enough output lane for 4 wide beacons. A double output lane system, double output belt. This will produce double output. This produces 3.5k items per minute. So, like, it's 1 belt of each into like more than 1 belt of output. Or you mean you are limiting yourself to lanes with a splitter across them to balance the sides of them. But in your system, are you compressing the output, or are you limiting yourself to like 1 full belt of inputs, like I did? Like, one solution would be to target 2 fully compressed belts of material testing packs, and one solution is to target the inputs. But I think it's smarter to target the outputs. I think it's smarter. But in this case, we have like we have too much resources. We have too much input resources. So I think it's easier for the organization purposes, to have a system like this. Let me lay it down. Could you try putting together a sushi input belt, similar to the science builds? Sushi input belt. I mean, we definitely could. Okay, imagine we have a belt, which provides like four of the items, one iron plate, one copper plate, one plastic plate, one stone, in batches, like 4 of these and 4 of those, then 4 of next ones. How can you be sure that the inserters take the appropriate items and that the inserters are taken from the sushi belt equally? I think it would not be too beneficial. And the idea I'm going with here is pretty simple. It's pretty simple and efficient. Like, provided we are able to actually take from these 4 belts, because taking from the last one belt is a bit complicated. We are gonna be needing to use heavy read up on sushi science systems. I just know the theory about that. I don't know how it's implemented exactly. Like, I know that there is a balancing on the inputs, but are they checking the outputs, or are they like, we need to make sure that the inserters take equally all the items, right, at the output side, controlling the balancing of the inputs and controlling the balancing of the outputs. But that's my uneducated guess, because I don't know how they work in real life. I have never tried them, because looking at them, they have never felt efficient to me. But that's just me. That's my uneducated guess again. If the inputs are all the same ratio, it's much more simple. But yeah, but you still need to be able to guarantee that you are taking all of them, that you are consuming all of them. It uses the circuits to verify the correct ratios of items per belt segment. Ah, so you do have balancing. You do have like balancing. Like, you're checking and you're adjusting live. Could be done, I guess, but let me try making this system, because I think this one is pretty simple. I have limited in the factory planner. I have set the limitation to the inputs, so we know that we have almost exactly 1 input belt of each of these, which are going to be consumed fully, and we have more than 1 output belts. Basically, these are going to be like full at, like, I don't know, 70% each, and we can just merge them at the end and compress them. And this is going to be very simple. It's not going to require any circuits. And the challenge here would be just to make sure that we can actually take from all the 4 belts, which does seem impossible to me. Which does look impossible as is right now. It does look impossible, because we don't have enough space for to deal with the like furthest one. Like, if we put one here, and then one here, we don't have any space. Oh, we could actually do something like this. If we do something like this, then we are able to. And let me try. Can we do something like this? Like, let's say a small storage. Can we do something like this? This way we are taking from all the belts. But now, is it possible to to make it tileable? No, look at how these 2 spaces are needed. Why storage just use the ground? Storage is more UPS friendly. By using ground or using a belt. If you were to use a belt, for example, it would be not UPS friendly. But hold on, ground can only fit 1 item, or I'm not sure of the UPS considerations when using ground. I know chest is good, but ground, never tried. Let's try. Let me actually try. How does it work? If you put let's use a stack one. Does it output item 1 by 1? Yes, it does. Ah, okay. Okay. Ground is basically equivalent to having storage with a slot for a single item of stack size equals to 1, right? Yeah, stretch chest is not efficient. I agree, but in here it's gonna have 1 every second. Is it good enough? I think the speed is quite slow, even with beacons. I think the speed is quite slow. It's 4. Crafting speed is 4. Yeah, so it's fine. We need 1 a second. That's good enough. We need less than 1 a second. Belt weaving. My first issue here is that we cannot really. Let's remove this for now. We cannot exactly do the same as here on this side, because if we do this and this, then we are unable to handle these belts. Oh, and if we move these at the bottom and put these here, is this okay? It kinda is. It is kinda okay if we leave a space. If we leave a space here, like this, then it's tileable, because we need these. Then it's gonna be tileable. The belt between the machine. Ah, like this, like transversal. I'm not seeing how to make belt between machines, like transversal belts, work without having to take more space. But here in this, this is a tile, guys. This is a tile. This is working. This is working. I think with this we are able to take from every single belt, from every single of these 4. This is working. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and same on the other way. Only one space in between. Almost compact. Almost compact. I don't see how to make it more. Oh, you mean this? Oh, I like your idea. I have suddenly understood what you mean. Like this, right? Look at that! I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. There is not a single unused tile. There is not a single unused tile. It's as compact as it can be. Is it what you meant, Manix? Beacons are okay. Beacons are okay. Beacons are okay. Let me take this. Rotate it. Not rotate. We need to kind of flip it. Here. No, not flip. Hold on. No, it's fine. Do nothing, because they are kind of like this. So outputs. Let me check the outputs. Really? You're hating it, Faustus? You're hating it? How can you hate it? How can you hate such compactness? Oh man. I almost want to save it as a blueprint to be my go-to design for 4 belts between each machine. Outputs are not so hard. Outputs are not so hard, except for maybe this one. Again, outputs is 1 every 5 seconds, so we can be using red ones without any issue. And because we can use red ones, we can use whatever the space around, and it's beautiful. Yeah, I think it's beautiful as well. I also think it's beautiful. Thanks for the idea of the belts between the machines. Okay, let's. I can't stop looking at it. You know the meme of the Indian guy? I have looked at it for 10 hours. It's beautiful. Like we can do it like this, and one thing to remember is that we are having 2 full belts of output, so we cannot just do this. This won't work. This won't work because we have 3.5k of output. Let's talk in belts per second. We have 1.3 belts in belts. We have 1.3 belts, so this won't work because this won't. We are going to be losing the 30% of output. So here, what we can do is we can make sure that among these two, like this one outputs to the other side. So how can it be done? I mean, it's actually pretty simple. It's actually pretty simple. Like this, and this one could be the small one. Like this. And this way we are able to have one machine outputting to the left side and one machine outputting to the right side. How about that? Balance it halfway through. Balancing, it's a solution, but it's not a tileable solution. And this one gives us a nice tile. How about that? Oh, let's. Yeah, I wanted to put them in front of each other, but they're kind of shifted. Sold. Cool. Perfect. Okay, let's have 56 of them. 56 is divisible by 4. That's the bonus. 56 is a number divisible by 4. It's actually a number divisible by 8. So we can just copy these 7 times and we are done. Hey Dogar0, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Welcome. Let's make sure everyone, you are witnessing something incredible today. It's the first time I have managed I have tried and managed to make a system where we have 4 input belts in between 2 series of compact assemblers. I wouldn't have imagined it to be possible, to be honest. Damn, problem solved. Too late with my version. Oh, but you can post it and we can look at it. It's always cool to compare solutions. So right now we have 3, 4, and let's just copy these. And like that, we're gonna be having 56. Neat. Very neat. Unfortunately, let me actually take this last pack of 8 and put it here. Oh, cool. Oh, it fits. Oh, it fits perfectly. Man, talk about luck. Talk about luck. Okay, this will allow us to have all the belts behind, and we are good. We are good. We actually need two of these. We need 2 of these, and then we're only gonna be needing a little bit to complete, because these 2 are gonna provide us with. Let's now reset the limitation. — 56 and 56 is a little bit not enough, but that's okay. Need a few moments more? Sure. let me know and we shall look at your solution. Now how much one of you is covering? 12. 56, is it divisible by no, hold on, not 56. 28. It's not divisible by 12. It's not divisible by 10 either. It's okay. I mean, beacons are never an issue. You can just do this, do this. This one is beacon, right? Yeah. Oh, should have started from the top, I think. It's a little bit easier. This, and finally the last ones. Yeah, it's fine to have it here. Unfortunately, we cannot exactly paste this one here because of the substation, but it's fine. We don't have to be to respect the square. The square doesn't matter. Like, look at the look at this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The square is only for the spaceport, anyways. So let's place a substation. I like to place them at the beacons, even though, yeah, it's fine. You know, they're cheap. So we need another one here. Undergrounds are not an issue. We can. I mean these are not an issue because we can just do this. So that's no problem. Okay. So yeah, we need all the items. That's for sure. Let me deposit all the space items next to the rocket which we're gonna use to go back. Oh, and let's get rid of. Scrap is full? What? Sorry, what? What is backing up here? Is it the stone? Let me guess. It must be the stone. Scraps. Here. It's pum. No, it's not the stone. It's iron ore. That's a nice little deadlock here, because iron plates need vulcanite, which needs to evacuate stone, so we need to consume stone in order to produce iron plates. But then they also need iron ore, which is backing up, which is not letting us like do the other way around and process stuff. They need each other. That's a nice. Yeah, and this rocket cannot even travel anymore. Nothing is able to be done. It's a deadlock. It's a deadlock here, which is unfortunate. Let me just drop it like this. I'm not sure how can we solve it. We're gonna be using stone very soon. We're gonna be using this stone very shortly. Okay. Let's have a. Let's make a buffer station. I want to make a buffer station because if we make a buffer station, we're gonna be making sure that stone is properly used, and we're gonna be designing the buffer station, which is also pretty interesting, I think. Space stuff. I can't make it usable for both sides of the belt. I'm sure you can. Don't give up. These and okay. Let me take some fuel. Linked in Discord. Okay, let's see. So this is the middle, right? It would be the middle. So you have one lane comes in for this. You have the second lane going in here. The power poles are cute. The power poles are cute considering we have pylons. So you have one lane here, one lane which comes in here like this. Ah, I see. I see what you meant. And the last one, yeah. And from the other side, yeah, you would need the other one come in the same way you're doing with this one. You kinda, instead of, yeah, you're only able to pull one in, but you're using too much space to make a U-turn. You need a way to kinda make an X with this, or even a double X, like cross them twice, or find another solution. Yeah, but that's nice. That's a nice attempt. That's a nice attempt. Yeah. I don't think it would be possible to make them compact without having kind of transversal designs, such as the one we did. Let me go grab some of the. Oh, we can actually bring in the chest. Ah, it's okay. Let's go say hi to the mole. So the idea of the buffer station is it's not exactly a buffer station. It's a station which transforms priority requests into priority supplies and puts them into regular supplies close to the consumers, where they're taking from these. It's a shift of priorities. Yeah, let's look at it like that. It's going to be a shift in priorities. Logistics. We want stuff. And rails. They're here. And we good. Yeah, we're good. Oh, more. Are we good? Yeah, now we're good. Oh, we don't have signals. I think. Oh, they're here. They are somewhere here. I remember having them all located like this. Okay. So how should we organize the trains? Interesting. So first of all, where should we put them? I think we can do it somewhere here. I think we don't need too much space. That's always a trap. And whenever you want to lay train tracks, and if you start saying we don't need much space, you're falling into a trap. Let's disable this ugly ugly network. I was like, bum. Why is it like this? Okay. Simply because it's ugly. Yeah, I think we could landfill if necessary here, but I think that's okay. So the idea behind the trains here, or they should come in from one side and it's gonna be a little bit congested if we do it like this. Let's try. So first of all, where are the blueprints of the rails? We have changed them a bit here, and we have changed them to use the superchargers, which is really nice. I don't want to change everything, but here we can just remove whenever we need to improve. We could just change it locally. So and they're gonna be requiring I mean, anyway, we don't use wires, but we should not forget to put them. Oh, and yeah, this. Okay, this has been taken care of by the robots. It's fine. Let's get some landfill. Let's get some landfill. Oh, by the way, landfill. What does it use? Stone. That's gonna help us. That's gonna help us. Just because we are taking landfill, we are gonna be already unpiling the stone. The landfill is right here. Landfill is right here. Take all of it, and here is the stone. So this train is ready to deliver, and we only have one priority station here, which is okay, I think. Which is okay. We have priority stations elsewhere, and now it's gonna go to grab priority stuff. But this train is gonna come here in between. Yeah, this one is gonna come in between, which is fine. No big deal. And the idea is to have like only one train station. Oh, we are gonna be having 2 train stations, and these 2 train stations are gonna be using the same chests outputs. Claiming space. That's how the stone should be used. Where's landfill? Oh. Fine. So the idea is how to organize them. Outputs. It's fine. Let's see here. These are gonna be okay, not like this. Starting from, is it? Oh yeah, this is okay. It's not okay. Can you merge? It's so weird. Okay, this is looking weird. Let me do it a little bit differently. Okay, now they're able to be merged into one, and this is gonna be the doesn't even matter. Okay, and here are gonna be the train stations, which are gonna be used to create the buffer. And the idea, let me put down the stations. The idea, and let me know what you think about it, is that we have two train stations between a set of chests, the big chests. So we have one chest here, one chest here, and we have a second rail right here. And this is what this block is what I'm gonna be calling a buffer station. So these two stations are gonna have different roles. And do we need to? No, we don't need any kind of balancing here, because normally the trains only come full and empty here. So the idea is that this station is a requester Oh, but it needs dedicated trains. It needs dedicated trains, which need to be waiting. Which is fine. It needs trains waiting at some stackers. Okay, for again stacker design issues. For now, let's have some simple stackerinos. Okay, I have a mental image of how they can be. Spaghetti. Who likes real spaghetti? Show yourself. So this could be extended to the bottom. So we could have a stacker here. This could be one stacker. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Longer, I mean. So basically the idea here is that man, so many ideas. I'm not even finishing first part. The idea is that this part could be extended towards the right, no problem, as we add more of these stations if necessary, and this part could be extended towards the bottom, also no problem, like we need to landfill, as we need more stackers. The stackers can go to the bottom, so we just need to extend this part, and these stations can be increased towards the right, and we just need to move this, basically. That's why it's organized like that. So now here, back to here. Maybe before making it back to here, we can just create a. This is for a single buffer. So we can have 2 trains, and the stations can be called like stone. And the location would be. I want to call them stacker, but let's start using the same nomenclature as we are doing in space with only icons. Stone. This storage is for stackers. Then there's requests from the providers. So stone's stacker, but it needs brackets convention, and bracket convention is for the location. Whatever is in brackets is basically a location, and here is gonna be. Let's make it a little bit explicit, so we can do this, and this like call it buffer 1. Buffer 1 for the rocket silo, because we have a rocket silo station right next to it, so it's gonna be a buffer 1 for rocket silo, and this particular station is gonna be handling stone, and this is a stacker. And for example, we can have stone for these 2, and we can have iron for later, and whatever. Like if there are any other resource we want to be buffering, we could be adding these stations. So okay, now we can just copy this station name for now and simply rename here. And this is also going to be for the stone, but here in this case it's not a storage anymore. This one is a provider. Oh no, here we don't have a choice of the name. It should be called stone supply. And I think I'm putting brackets. I mean, I'm putting space. Yeah, I'm putting space in between the name and yet another reason why to not use letters and icons, because of the. Like, you have to remember where we put spaces. It's gonna be a stone supply. Yeah, and now you can see that there are a lot of trains which want to go to the stone supply. And because this one is so close to the consumers, it's gonna be prioritized. Now, and this train is gonna be a requester. is gonna be a requester of items. Buffer 1 for the station. This is a generic one, and this is a specific one. And specific one because it's only handled by specific trains, which are gonna be these. This is why it's so specific. Can we have some trains, please? Okay, never mind. Let's actually, you know what? The neat part about working next to the space station is that we have everything here. What do we need? We need cylinder engines right here, right above. So 2 trains, thank you, and 4 cargo wagons right next. Oh, and let's also call for fuel while we are at it. Okay, and I want to change the way it works just to make it look better. I think this would have been so much better than trying to fit like weird belt output whatever in between. Would have been so much better. Okay, and let's just bring the and it's reaching. I think it's reaching, and I think the rail is not. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Not only it's reaching, but the rail is also not blocking. And this pylon is covering it. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we can put another one here, covering everything. Oh, it needs to be a bit higher for the like combinators and whatnot in front of the stations. Yeah. Speaking about combinators, let's copy the setup. Oh, we are gonna be fixing the name anyways. So for any, we can copy any supplier. We can copy the combinator setup for any supplier. And let's take from the recent one, the glass one, for example. So the supply of glass. Here. Should have copied from the supply of stone, but it's okay. No problem. Yeah, something like this. Oh, let's actually have them like together here, like next to this one, But I think it's okay. Anyway, we're not gonna be having any. Like, if you wanted to copy that here, yeah, we should be using. We couldn't do it here anyways because of the station, but we could be using here right away, if necessary. Okay. So you connect using a green wire, and green wire or red wire? It doesn't even matter. So set train limit, and this is also set train limit. Oh, we need to connect it first. And here, let's copy from any supply, any stone supply actually. This one is very standard. Any stone supply, any stone mine, basically. Here. Oh, these are not organized. Let me organize them as I often do. And this is why I didn't want to copy from a non-organized one. This is a stone supply. Very standard stone supply. Like a stone mine. Exactly like a stone mine. It behaves... basically come here and get the stone if you want. Oh, it's connected to the outputs here. That's not exactly good. Are all your trains 1-2 configuration? Yes, Scale the Summit. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's one of the constraints I went with. To make sure these wires don't mix with each other, I'm gonna use a pass through here, basically. What happened? Why did you collect green wires? I don't know why that happens. Oh, that's fine. So basically, whenever there is anything, output anything, basically, yeah. Oh, everything, I think. If anything is positive, just output everything. That's a simple filter to not mix the state of these contents with whatever comes after. And so here's the stone. The stone stack size is 50, so the trains can handle up to 4,000. And T, because oh, this is how many trains can come at once, and actually T is 1. Actually T is 1, and because T is 1, we don't need all of this setup. It can be, when necessary, come in. And here as well, actually. Like, we cannot allow a lot of trains to be stopped. Oh, and another thing here. I haven't really thought about that, but we need a direct line. We need a direct line for any of the trains which want to come in directly and take from here. It's looking weirder and weirder every second, but bear with me. Okay. Yeah, the idea here is that the consumer trains come in here like this, and these are the supply trains which are stationed here, and they're gonna come in here like this. By the way, where is the... Oh, we need to request from buffers as well. We have some buffers. Where are the delivery bots? Still haven't come. They should be coming in from here. Is it they? What's happening? What's going on here? Why are you going there? What have you found here? You are needed here. You have found a charger. Hold on. Let me look at the network. Oh, okay. They are flying here. They are going here, and because they can't find a charger of this network anywhere nearby, they are going towards all the way towards the bottom, where there is like a small. Okay, and these are going back. Okay, let me fix that. We need a bit more. We need more chargers in the middle. Charger. Hey, thank you for following Apollo 9912. Hope you are enjoying. We are making some stuff I have never made before. But oh, here, the problem has arisen. Wolves hunting packs arisen. Yeah, let's do it like this. Just to allow robots to charge themselves. And they should be able to come in. Look at them happy. Happy to be able to continue their journey. So back to business. We are almost done, by the way. We are almost done. We need nothing here. We need nothing except for setting the demand. Here is the this one is the demand. So we just need to configure the train demand, and the train should come in from here. Oh, and of course we need to configure the schedule for these, but we need to wait for the fuel for that. Their role is to take. We can be configuring stations already. So their role is to unpile any priority stone supplier you can see that we have a lot of stations, but look at the brackets. Most of the stations have brackets. And the brackets are the stations which are localized to the factories. And without any good reason, we're not touching these. So if you filter out all of these which have brackets, we have global stations. So we have global requester, we have a global stacker, and we have a global supplier. And we have a global priority supplier. And that's the one we want. We want a global priority supplier. And you go there until you are full. Then you come back to this particular localized stacker, and here is where we are using brackets. When we are configuring the trains for this station, that's my personal convention. So you come to this proper stacker, you wait for 2 seconds of inactivity to refuel, and then you find yourself here a requester which needs you until you are empty, and then you go back. You go back to any of the stations, yeah, and that's all. And if the train which has deposited all its stone is stationed here, if the train cannot find any supply station, it's gonna be stationed here, and it's fine. It's completely fine. It means that no more priority stations is able to give any stone. So anyway, we are not able to use this buffer, and all the trains which need stone are not gonna come here because it doesn't have any, but they're gonna come wherever they are needed. And that's the idea behind this this buffer. Okay, do they have now? They have fuel, and they can go and get their stone. Oh, before you go, copy, paste, perfect. Got ya. Should we add more? Let's see if one station is able to do all the job. And yeah, this one is now enabled train limit to 0. The requester asks for 0 trains, and that's because we haven't set up any stone request. So how much stone do we want to have in these? They allow up to 1000 multiplied by 50,000 stone in total. So let's set this request to 40,000. Like 80%. So now this train station should be at 1, but it's a 0. Where is the mistake? We are dividing stone amounts. Oh, I'm not seeing multiplying by -1 anywhere. Have we? Did I copy the correct one? Did I copy the correct one? Stone requester. Let me check any stone requester. No, it's not. It was a bad copy. We need the one which has this one, which multiplies everything by -1. So let me paste the correct one. Now connect to the station. And now train limit is at 1. And we need to connect this here, and T is 1. Yes, and again minus. We want to have 40,000 stone in the chests. And now you can see we have 36k because 4,000 have been supplied, so it has been subtracted from the demand, and we are waiting for 9 more trains, which should fill these chests. But now this station should be at 1 after we set train limit here, and it's at 1. So whenever a train needs stone, it can come here using this very dedicated road, but there is no signals, and that's a problem. Let me finish the signaling. I like to put these after the stations. I know these don't really matter in many cases, but I like having them. And you are stationed here, and you are cutting here, and you are also here. And let's cut these now. Cut you, just to allow trains to be here if necessary. Cut you, and actually we don't need you, but we need you, and we also need you and you, and maybe cut like after the exit. Ah, it's fine. Cut here and here. That's fine. Should be okay. Should be okay. So a good part is because of this buffering, we are slowly unpiling all the stone which has been accumulated, and now we should be seeing vulcanite working. And yes, indeed, this stone has been. It's like, oh, we have lost a lot of stone since we have started fixing everything. So this stone is now unpiled. The vulcanite should be working, so it should be delivered everywhere where it's necessary, notably onto iron production, which is now okay. Iron is now back to business, and this should now this should now be working again, and these recycling facilities should now be working again. Everything has been everything is back to normal. And if we stop doing any research at some point, if we stop using resources, we may have another deadlock such as this one. Simply because we just accumulate any excess resources without being able to consume them. Okay, let me disable the logistics. Back to real business. Back to real business. Oh, and we also need to take models. Let's see here. What's missing? Red belts. Red hands. Red hands are missing. Okay, before taking the red hands, let's go and grab all the models we need. The models file factory is on the bottom right. I like this idea of buffer, and by looking at the buffer, we can check whether we are able to use some resources or not. Maybe when the base when the base grows and when we get rid of all the these are biters. When we get rid of all the local patches, we can set up this kind of buffers at the entrance of the base. At the entrance of the base. Oh, but no, byproducts are also made by the base, which is okay. Which is actually okay. Like a centralized distribution center for the resources, like a distribution of iron ore, distribution of stone. But we will do this when we start using core mining everywhere. That's when byproducts are gonna kick in, and where we need to be very careful about how we design the usage. Hi, Lookless, welcome to the stream. I'm like 400 hours in a single player Factorio world, and expanding is becoming a tad difficult. Would you recommend Space Exploration? Is it fun? Distribution centers are really great if there's plenty coming in. Yeah. It's hard to answer your question. It is fun, but it is fun for me, and I'm not sure if what's fun for me is fun for you. It depends on what you find fun. You are like Space Exploration is actually all about expanding, but it's not about expanding on a single surface. You are going to be colonizing different planets and expanding there, which is pretty nice. And basically, my recommendation, if you want, if you're hesitant to try out a mod, is just ask yourself if you are satisfied with the complexity of vanilla, or if you want more complexity. That's the first question you need to answer. And actually, if you go on Space Exploration mod page, the creator have wrote Space Exploration is for you if bullet point, bullet point, bullet point. It's not for you if bullet point, bullet point, bullet point. You can read it at the mod description page, and I think it summarizes pretty well. Basically, you will be doing a lot of circuit networks. You will be configuring a lot of like conditions, like custom conditions. Like this is nothing, but you will be configuring, for example, your rockets that you're launching into space, you'll be having circuits everywhere. So you need to be, is it something you want to do? Is it something which is fun for you? Is it something like, yeah, like, just, you need to know what to expect, and then ask yourself if this is fun for me. Did you know there's much info out there? Yeah, check out the mod description page on Factorio Mod's site, and maybe that's gonna hint you whether it's for you or not. Interplanetary logistics sound fun. It is fun. It's very fun, but it's very complex. And look at the time on my save: 12 days, 14 hours, and I am maybe halfway there. I'm playing mid game right now, but mid game is super long. Early game, I think early game is like 10% of the game. End game, I don't know actually the percentage of end game, but mid game is like all the space sciences which take forever, and you need to expand your main base to be able to do them. So it's really hard to answer the question, is it for me or is it fun for me, because it depends on personal preferences. What do you like in Factorio? Are you craving for more new stuff? Is vanilla a bit too repetitive for you? You like the idea behind the game, but you don't like you're not satisfied with whatever there currently is. There's a bunch of views you can, like, a bunch of ways you can look at it. This one is super fun, man. You won't be disappointed. A bit complicated, but it's so worth it. It is super fun. If you are into the optimization, like logistics, and if you like making factories, then it is very fun. You have to ask if you are crazy. Exactly. You have to ask yourself if you have the mental power to do it. But you don't have to. Like, some people play like months on a save or years on a single save. So hold on a second. How much do we need? We need 118 here. How much do we have? We have 56 multiplied by 2, which is 112. So we just need 6. We just need 6 more. Guys, we just need 6 more. You know what? I almost want to like just copy that and paste it once again. No, that's gonna require all the belts. But we are gonna be having 3 belts anyways. So yeah, we kind of have to do it. Let's do it. No big deal. Yeah. As close as they need. And this one. Okay. Yeah. Too late. Let's call the builder train our friend builder train. It's been a while. By the way, speaking about builder train, maybe it would be smart to make a builder train in space. I haven't done that yet. Instead of running always to the mall, flying towards the mall, could be having a builder train in space. So yeah, since we have 3 belts of each resource anyways, we might as well have 3 factories, and we can merge them however necessary. So let's see here. If 56 produce 1.314 belts, if we multiply it by 3, we have 3.9 belts. So if we go here and say amount by belts 3.9, then yeah, we need 3 belts of each. We 166 machines, and yeah, we are at exactly Or exactly one, 3 belts of each. Yeah. And how much do we get? Yeah, 4 belts, 4 belts. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. We get exactly 4 belts. These 6 belts are merging into 1. And thank you for following, Lockless. I totally quit my day job to play Space Exploration, but until then, I'll stay around lurking. I love the ambience of Factorio. It's got great sound design. Yep. Every Factorio player loves the sounds of Factorio expansion. Exactly. It's one of reasons I'm not putting music. I like the ambient sound. Other reason is that the music is a bit harder to put because it's copyright and stuff, you know. And third reason is that you can always put any music you like over the top of any stream you want, unless the stream has its own music. So yeah. Inserters? Do we? Oh, we don't have any blues. And stop train. Step train. Oh man, I've missed a lot of messages. This is insane. Like 300 hours for 50% of completion. Yeah, exactly. It's very long. It's very long. My first playthrough of Vanilla was something like 30-ish hours. My first playthrough of Space Exploration is over 250 and going. Yep. 300 hours for 50% of completion of this mod is very optimistic. I'm not sure if I'm at 50%. I'm not sure if I'm at 50%. I don't know. I don't know how far. It's actually, I think it's like Vanilla. Like you can go as far as you want. You stop when you want. Are we missing any entities here? We don't have any red belts and we don't have any blue belts. So I'd say we are missing stuff, and it's blinking here. So let me call the train again. I think it has been resupplied. Yeah. Let me call it again. The factory must grow. Yeah. We all dream of being able to play video games and making it our work, but less than 0.1% of people succeed to do that. But it's fine. You need to find a work which you enjoy would be too hard, but not hate, or at least make it and try to transform your work into a playground. For example, I'm engineer, so I think of my projects as like factory design. You know, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar. Like when you code, you can design stuff in many ways, and if you find fun in that, if you manage to find fun in that, then it's the best case scenario where the work is not against you. You're actually having fun, and if you're able to do that, then the time will fly. The time at work will actually fly. So yeah, I'm 10 days into my playthrough, and I'm nowhere near where you are, scientist. So I guess it depends how efficient you are. Yeah, it depends on how, like, what are your challenges. Some people abandon starting planet, evacuate it, and settle another planet right off the bat when they can, just so that they don't have to worry about biters or for any other reason. Some people do that, and if you do that, it's gonna take a lot of time to reestablish a base elsewhere. So it really depends on what you do. There is no like I'm not speedrunning, but I'm streamlining basically. The game asks me to make sciences. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing like anything which is not related to my final objective for every single subtask is making space sciences. So yeah, I'm pretty streamlining it, but you can totally spend time, optimize, like conquer your whole planet, like build huge defenses, build better networks, build like super, like, I don't know, city blocks, whatnot. It all depends on what you are doing, what are your goals. Okay, we need to build stuff. But unfortunately, the belting is gonna be for another day, for tomorrow, because it's my limit. I have to stop today. But tomorrow is Saturday, so I'm hoping I'm gonna be live earlier than usual. I think I should be able to be live earlier than usual, and for sure, this time for sure, we are gonna be finishing Material Science 4, for sure. I'm starting to get the hang of it now, but my problem was I had no idea how to create multiple track systems. But I've actually learned a lot from just watching you. Oh, thanks. That's so nice to hear. That's super nice. I do learn a lot from you guys. Like a lot of there's a lot of advices and how about doing it like this, and about the train. I have learned a lot about the trains with you guys, like intersections, buffered roundabouts, which is a no-no. A lot of stuff. So yeah, learning from each other is definitely amazing. Okay, guys, thank you all for coming. Thank you for staying, and see you next time. And as usual, let me find someone to raid. Hopefully, by this nice Friday evening, there's more people. Awesome. See you tomorrow. See you. Do you have any recommendation? Oh, look at that! Because we are Friday, there is twice as many people playing Factorio as usual. Twice as many. Peace. Who is playing Space Exploration? Definitely someone. Definitely someone. Definitely someone. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 2 times as many people and no one is playing Space Exploration. Like, there is chat plays Factorio, but I think the person never talks. Let's find someone fun then.
It's kind of best bullying on the stream.
Okay, someone's talking, laughing,
right,
and that's good.
One more and we're there.
Check out Mikela's stream last night. He's the only person I've seen so far with a larger space science build on GMS. Oh, really?
That gets everything done. 1, 2. Wait, why do I have a random stray belt? 1, 2, 3.
I think I have.
4, 5, 6. We need a 6.
I watched him play a bit, but he was
6
maybe.
Into 1.
Hold on. I don't remember how far he was when I watched him. Maybe, yeah. Check him out, guys. He's a very interesting person, and he has been streaming for a long time. He has been a YouTuber. He had stopped YouTube. He had come to Twitch. He is a long time personality, and an awesome Factorio player as well. And the red is starting. Okay, everyone, enjoy your Friday evening, and see you. Bye bye.